Good news! Or at least, it has the potential to be good news. I've received word from Master Ranger. Fortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs, not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Pray, accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. If it is that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Reen's been telling me about? These are words best delivered in person. Did something happen in the empty? Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So what's this about, then? As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Zordia, Thancred and I exist only as aether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. I kind of wish I did this before I did the main cutscene, so that it would be within the lore. And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return. Precisely. Now, with the wheels of change in the empty set in motion, we believe this a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion. Aww. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come. You'll still have Gaia and Zordia. But not you, Dad Crad. I know that you'll see this through to the end. Together. We will. I may not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They might be brutally honest in their opinions at times. Just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again. Lol. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reed and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest, or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this. I won't. The time of our departure is at hand, yet know that, no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success. You're back sooner than expected. Is everything all right? Explain. Thancred and Ranger are gone. Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays into the empty be required. Safe travels, Mistress Zordia. Fort is so engrossed in the slip of paper in his hands that he barely notices your approach. Do try not to startle him. Zordia, so the rumors of your knack for being in the right place at the right time are true. You see, we've completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty. Miss Reen and Miss Gaia agree that it's high time you all went to see how things are coming along, though I must say, being at their beck and call night and day does test my patience on occasion. Well, fancy seeing you here. Such an Amuro design. Zordia, we were just getting ready for another ride on the Sky Slipper. Care to join us? There was one other thing I should mention before you depart. Now that the situation in Yulmore has settled down somewhat, my associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia. Is that so? I thought that's what you wanted. So did I, but I quite like the way things are now. Digging around in my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow. Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head and my strange powers is bound to be more interesting than whatever life it was I had in Yulmore. I understand. We'll find the answers together, just like we do everything else. Aww. Did you make that necklace? Wait, what was the necklace? I forgot where I left off in this. I'll go with the necklace. I'm curious about the necklace. You mean the ice crystal we found after the battle? I was sure it would have melted by now, but it seems Reen was right. And yes, we had it made into a necklace. She insisted that I have it, even though it doesn't suit me at all. Still, I suppose it makes a nice memento, so I keep it somewhere safe. Oh, come on, Gaia. It'd look lovely on you. Wait, you're not embarrassed to wear it, are you? Don't be silly. Of course I'm not. In any case, I wouldn't want to lose it while we're in the empty. And like the coffee biscuits you've brought along, I can't just go and buy another one. Oh, they were supposed to be a surprise for Zordia. And in any case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. I wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Thancred's not around. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Oriange would have also been pleased to hear you've had your head in those fusty old tomes. I've even done a bit of studying myself. After all, it's up to us to take care of the empty now. Coffee biscuit sounds delicious. I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since our last visit. Come, let's head over to the derrick. This time, those giant ant things had the good sense to leave us alone on our way here, since seems they've learned their lesson. I don't suppose you fancy taking the helm this time? Wait, I'll pilot this time. Oh, I didn't realize you knew how. While you were off training, I was practicing with another sky slipper they have at the Crystarium. Really? That's fantastic! Hardly. You've been pulling more than your own weight, and I wanted to do what I can to contribute more. You two can sit back, relax, and leave it to me. There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know. Let's get going, shall we? It's so strange suddenly seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you'd been practicing? I thought I'd surprise you, that's all. Well, consider me surprised. All this time, I thought you were only good for smashing things with your hammer. Bring that up again and you can walk the rest of the way. Cute. I love this. They're so cute. I'd best behave. I wouldn't want to get stranded in the empty and miss the festival. I suppose this is the first you would have heard of it, but we haven't exactly been keeping it a secret. But it's still in the planning stages. You see, the return of the night sky has brought lots of changes, and while everyone is glad, the reality is it's also been quite stressful having to adapt to a new way of life. Seeing how hard our elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, youths like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event as a way of expressing our appreciation. Once we return from the empty, I'll be helping as one of the organizers. I'd be happy to help provided I'm suitably compensated. I'd offer to help, but I think you have everything well in hand. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but I'd try my best to make it a success. If everything goes well, all you need to do is turn up and enjoy yourself. How about you, Gaia? Would you like to help at the festival? What's that? I haven't been listening. My leg is cramping up a bit. Piloting this thing must have made me more tense than I'd realized. Then let one of us take over. She's such a tsundere. No, I'll be fine. Well, as long as you are sure. But if you feel like switching places, just say the word. No, how can this be? Is everything dying? I think that explains it. Light. Does this mean there's still too much of it in the empty? I'm no expert, but this might be a result of losing control when you restore the ice element. Even though I tried to use darkness to hold back the light spilling forth, it seems it wasn't enough. Then we're right back to where we started. This is all my fault. No, Reen, you mustn't blame yourself. You have returned to me. Restore the darkness while you still can. Familiar voice, an inescapable fate, the promise of salvation, at the precipice of ruin, in the remnants of a lost past, I would find my truth. It's been so long since Gaia had one of her headaches, and I thought the fairy might have disappeared for good. Do you think it's got something to do with Eden? Restore darkness. What did you say, Gaia? Restore the darkness to the world flooded by light. Oh, that's it! We thought we'd restore balance to the 6 elements, but perhaps they're still too strongly aligned with light. If that's the case, maybe we can set things right by using darkness. By using darkness? Are you serious? But hold on, it might actually work. Gaia, that's a brilliant idea. I wouldn't go that far. I just remembered what I learned during our adventures, that's all. But this does mean we'll need to call on your services again, if that's all right with you. We've come this far together, we'll see our mission to the end, to Eden's core. I'll say one thing before we start. If this all goes horribly wrong, don't even think about pinning it on me. Not that it will, of course. Right, let's get started. But, were there any primals aligned with darkness? I can't seem to recall any. You mean there isn't one? Diablo? The Aegean's god Zodiark may be suitable. We need something that Zordia has actually encountered, and preferably defeated. Well, does it have to be a primal for it to work? If it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there are other ways to get it. You may be right. What we ultimately need is a state of highly charged darkness. It shouldn't matter what form it takes. Does anything come to mind, Zordia?
I dare say the flood of darkness is a fair bit of darkness. And that also... That makes sense. That makes sense.
You mean the catastrophe that swallowed the 13th and turned it into a lifeless void? We might need something on a slightly smaller scale. The cloud of darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been. I'd say we found the perfect candidate. But where to find a suitable place? One where darkness is strong. It wouldn't be easy in a world flooded by light. Well, we've got the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Darkness right here. Seems like a good enough spot to me. But what about the light-aligned aether that's all around us? That's where you come in. You can suppress the light while I draw out the darkness. By combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are. Combining our power.
Light and darkness.
Yes, between us, there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia. I'm not afraid, just very concerned that this will all go horribly wrong, which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves. That's true, but when this is over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival. Festival? What do you mean? We spoke about it on our way here, remember? I asked if you wanted to take part. I was busy piloting the Sky Slipper, but so I probably wasn't paying attention.
Oh! Is this the GF thing? From Final Fantasy VIII, she's losing her memories.
Oh well, not to worry. We can talk about it later. Right now, we've got a job to do. I'll draw out the ambient aether, and I'll shift its alignment to darkness. Now, Zordia, focus your thoughts.
I love this. Shadowbringers music is amazing. Memories of the cloud of darkness enshroud your mind. Ooh, this is cool. Yo, the music! Advance about Thundaga, you're fine. It's my first time. Yo, her voice is great. Hey! Rena's so cute. Right? I've been you the cloud of darkness. Let's go. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean? What is that? What is it? Oh shoot. What does that mean? What did that mean? What is going on? What is this? 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 I don't understand what's going on. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have a feeling you can get blown off. You can get blown off of this, huh? You can totally get blown off of this, I feel like. Is this like triple triad, but with... What is this? What the heck is this? What is this? What's this? What's this? Color everywhere. What's this? What's this? There's white light things in the air. What's this? What's this? Can't believe my eyes. Oof. 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 What is that? What are you tethering to? What is that? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I am dying. I'm dying fast. I'm dying. Yep. Zori's figuring it out purely by accident. Seems legit. Seems legit. Wait, did he not? Is he not pulling aggro? He's not pulling aggro, is he? Tank did not pull aggro. Other tank did not pull aggro. Oh no, move. I don't like that pink one. That pink thing, I don't trust it. I don't trust the pink thing. I don't trust the pink thing. Pink thing seems sus. Pink thing seems sus. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Out. Out. Ah, freaking heck. Yo! Atari! You see? Yo, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream, Atari? Sorry if I'm trying not to die. 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 I'm trying not to die. Oh, shoot. Completely forgot about that one. What does this mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? What is that? What is that? Bro, I'm alive. I am dead. Thanks. Why he not pulling aggro? I provoked. I got him. What? Crap. I can't. I'm dead. I can't. Other tank's not provoking. Other tank. You guys got this. You guys got this. You guys are fine. Oh, other tank Pokeballed. Hold on. Okay, cool. There's so much going on screen. This is like insanity. This is insanity, man. This is I don't quite know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. I need to pull. Hold on, let me provoke. Let me get her off you. Or not. Oh, we have to move over here. Move over here. There we go. Come here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got this. We got this. Whoo! Whoo! I'm learning. I am learning. That was fun. That was fun. Or successfully dodged mechanics once. Pro gamer confirmed.
So that was what a world flooded by darkness would look like. You were fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you were an old hand at this. You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see where our hard work has paid off. Whether our hard work has paid off, let's head back. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong? What in the world? Oh, it's a rainbow. Ooh. In fleeting hues and endless warmth, a gentle light washed over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. I'm still not sure what that enormous crystal actually does, or why it changes color, but I'm sure it didn't look like that before.
It's pretty, though.
We tipped the scales away from the light, I'm sure of it, but something's wrong. Very wrong.
But it's pretty.
For 100 long years I have waited for this moment. I knew it! You've been hiding inside Eden all this time!
Who? Who this? Who you? An Ascian? What?
An Ascian!
What is...
I am Mitron, servant of Zodiark. The voice that has whispered to me all my life. Indeed. And thanks to you, I am all but free from my prison of light. Does that mean Eden was used to seal away an Ascian?
Her dagger's looking cool.
Wait, that is Eden! An Ascian transformed into a Sin Eater.
Wait, what? What?
I've heard enough about Ascians to know they're nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all of this. I thought that restoring the darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning. It was, but all it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your own doing. Ah, my freedom is so close, I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh into which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. Don't flatter yourself. You've caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional. Even now your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember.
Is this her dad? Is this her mom? Is this her parental figure? Okay, here comes the Lord drop.
In an age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness. Like ripples in water, the repercussions were felt in the other shards, none more so than here on the first. It became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. Were light to consume the first as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We could not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard this world from the self-same fate.
Is his name Mitron because of Matron Adia? Or am I overthinking?
After a time, Emmett Selk conceived a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we had labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing a plan to fruition.
Overthinking, okay. Oh, the names are from 12. Okay, thank you. Thank you, MSG.
But at the last we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions. Though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still. And as we fell, so too was the light unleashed.
I know these people. My boy! My sweet, sweet boy!
For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing from, but temporarily, to the rift. Until you find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light, and that light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. Eden, the first Sin Eater. My soul felt such agony as I had never known, and then I knew no more. In my instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. Oh, the flood of light. So that's how Sin Eaters came to be. All would have been lost had not the one called Menphilia appeared. Halting the light's inexorable advance, she saved what little still remained of the world. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness, though I remained trapped in my altered form. Motionless, I was capable only to feeble whispering. Emmett Selk, couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene and potentially disturb with the balance of aether, and so here I remained. So after you failed, he left you here to rot. Some friend he turned out to be.
He's like, yeah.
Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity, to the only soul who could save me. You, Gaia. All this time you were calling to me for help. Yes, but you had forgotten me, forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remained, you could not wield it at will. Time went by and eventually change came. The light began to subside and darkness of night returned. Gradually my voice grew stronger until I was able to exert my will over you. You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it. Another plan that ended in failure thanks to Zordia. Indeed, thankfully your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more aether aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more, and I am able to project my image beyond those confines. Then all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian? That's a fine tale, but why should I care about any of it? What are you to me? Come with me to Eden's core, there all shall become clear. Wait!
This so sus.
I have a bad feeling about this, but if we want to restore the land, we need to know what we're dealing with. I've just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing all that rebalanced aether, that must be why we've struggled to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about it later, though. More importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden, most likely because of the Ascian. Oriange specifically warned us about not listening to the fairies' honeyed words, so we'd better think this through before we go rushing in. If only he and Thancred were here now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. What? No, that's not what I meant. Who are Oriange and Thancred?
She's losing her memories. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. She's being overtaken by the power of the GFs that are innervating in a part of her brain that's taking over memories.
Wait, I know those people. I'm sure of it. Why can't I remember them? Oh, I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Mitron. Damn it all! What more is that fiend going to take from me? To tell the truth, the thing that frightens me most is that you might forget about us. That won't happen. For every moment I lose, we'll make 2 more together.
Aww.
And if I need to know anything, I could just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Urianger and Thancred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Mitron. Urianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading, but he also says that you can't learn everything from books. Encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's, like those
blue? Where am I reading these things?
Like those coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste. Is there anything else you can tell me about him, Zordia?
He can walk on water until he can't. I'm gonna go with the funny response. We need lighthearted moments.
So he walks on water instead of swimming. That would certainly save you from getting wet. I should have asked him how to teach me how. Well, it's something he never quite mastered himself. And he often ended up getting wet anyway. In fact, the whole thing is probably more trouble than it's worth.
Her personality is also changing.
As for Thancred, he's the one who freed me from Yulmore. At first I thought of him as my knight in shining armor, but really he was much more than that. We traveled all over Norvrant, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name. He's my dad. Say it, Reen. He's my dad.
His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady, or so he claims. I'm gonna go with this.
Singing? That doesn't sound like the Thancred I know.
Of course, he tried to hide it from you, Reen. Tried to be the perfect dad.
It seems he has a way with words. That must be how he was able to choose such a pretty name for you. Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Thancred. As far as mementos go, it's a bit on the cumbersome side. But it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me.
Reen, can you use it? Or is she gonna
Keep your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I will have something to look back on. That's a brilliant idea. Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe we could write in it too. As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it. I'd like your entries to be vaguely legible,
if you don't mind. Reen has bad handwriting, confirmed.
Of course, your ladyship. But before that, we've got an Asian to deal with. Let's get this over with. When I think back on the days I spent with everyone, it's always the tiny, frivolous details that spring to mind. The smiles, little gestures. It's not as though I made a conscious effort to remember them, but they stuck with me all the same. I suppose that's what memories are, a collection of all those seemingly insignificant moments. While they may not have made a huge difference in the grand scheme of things, they mean the world to me. It was good to hear about our friends, but I still have no recollection of them whatsoever. It's just like all those things Mitron was saying. How can I even tell if they're true or not, if I don't remember? There's no point dwelling on it, though. Nothing for it but to press on. We came as you asked, so start talking. Why settle for mere words when I offer something greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact. It will be as real as any of the foes you yourselves have conjured forth. Conjured forth? Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadow Keeper. Just as Emmett Selk recreated the final days of Amarot.
So who will play the part of Ardbert? I want to answer both. I want to hear what he says for both.
Whomsoever you choose, though his skill and strength will not be easily matched.
Wait, are we fighting Ardbert? Ardbert?
And what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see, you shall remember. Now your very soul will revisit the fateful day 100 years ago.
She's from 100 years ago?
Gaia, you can't trust Metron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. Reen, you're right. My days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now. I won't let anyone take that away from me.
I don't know about this guy. I feel like we're gonna find out stuff and you're not gonna be able to. This is sus. So sus.
My will is my own. You have no hold over me.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
This is all your doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one at her side, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe.
What is she to him? What?
What have you done with Gaia? Nothing yet, but soon I will restore her to her true self, and you will help me by doing so, by conquering the adversary I present before you.
Ah! I thought they just took Reen.
Oh no, Reen. I knew it was risky trusting in Asian, but we played right into Metron's hands.
We'll do whatever it takes to save Gaia.
Agreed. There's no telling what kind of danger she's in, but wherever she is, I know she's giving it her all. Even though we're apart, we'll fight as one.
She's not gonna remember us.
Together we'll bring an end to Metron's wicked schemes. Looks like Metron's grip on Eden is loosened somewhat, perhaps to allow me to send you to the battlefield. Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia's counting on us.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is the past. So this all took place 100 years ago. What is this? Is that Gaia? The Shadow Keeper. Doge. What? Didn't mean to do that. What is he doing? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck are you doing? Deep Shadow Nova. What does that do? Whoa! What? Do we attack those? What is happening? How did they know? How did they know? How did they know? All bosses have tells. I know, I'm trying to look for the tells. But I didn't see anything. Oh boy. Is it this side or is it the other side? How do you know which side it's gonna be on? Oh shoot. It's in the middle. Okay. Cool. Like, I'm lucky I have tank privilege. I still don't get it. Still don't get it. Like, how? I'll figure it out at some point. Void gate. Void gate. Do we go into those? Okay, 2. There we go. Interesting. Okay, cool. Those look different. Those look kind of cool. Still can't figure out the tells. Where? How do you know? How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? How did I know? How did I relatively know? How did I know-ish? Shadow Nova. Outside. No. That's everywhere. Okay. Okay. Ah, bruv. I think I got it. I'm not sure. Oh no, both healers are down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, how do you know this one? This side? No, wrong side. Shoot! I'm still trying to figure out the mechanics. Is front of projected shadow. Okay. Is in front of projected shadow. I'm trying to understand. Sorry. Brain not computing. Brain not computing. That was tail. Okay, tail up, swings backwards. Okay, cool. Big dog, okay. I still don't know how you see that beforehand. I'm trying to see the telltale stuff. Right shadow slash. Right. Oh, lol! Wrong side! I'm only alive right now because of the fact that I am a tank. And I am 100% sure, like, I am aware of this. I am aware. Sorry, me just watching the dog do dog things. Do doggy things. I'm slightly impressed. Spawn shadow. This is a little bit the 3, yeah. Okay. And then there's a tether somewhere. Wait, how do you know that it's here? I still didn't see it. I'm dead. I ran through the middle. That way. And then over there. And then is there one more? No. I can't see it. I'm like, I feel like I'm going cross-eyed because I'm trying to figure it out. I really don't see it. Should I get aggro off of him? Because he has 3. But I'm also like noob. Okay, this is the one where I want to pay attention because I don't really get this. I feel like I have to see this in third person for me to actually see it, because I don't see it in the moment. And I kind of want to move my enemy bar lower so I can see more of the screen. Bruh. Bruh. I don't see it. Do we have enough? We don't have enough. We don't have enough. We have enough. We have enough. We have enough. Okay, cool. Oh, we have enough. Cool. Cool. I was like, do we have enough? Oh, crap. I'm dead. Great. Oh, does he not look up? I did not, Sakat. I still couldn't see it. I don't know what I'm looking for. There's a lot going on screen.
Why does this all seem so familiar? Mitron's returned Gaia to us, but I have a feeling this isn't over yet. The Warriors of Light, the Shadowkeeper. I've seen this all before. Yes, and you and I join our power as one to create the Shadowkeeper. We bore witness to its battle with the Warriors of Light. Our power? So I was there, and I wasn't alone. No, Gaia, it's not true. It can't be. How can you have been there 100 years ago? Look deep inside. You know it was real. Cast aside those worthless memories and embrace who you truly are. Worthless? Now I see. This is why you've been tampering with my memories ever since I was a child. Just so. And now I possess the means to purge them entirely. Your rebirth will finally be complete. You have no right to deny me a life, to rob me of what I hold most precious. My memories may seem worthless to you, but not to me. I will never be yours. My place is here, in this world, in this life, in this moment. Wherever my friends are, that is where I belong. Then you would turn your back on our glorious past, on the lives we once lived. Any past I may have shared with you is long gone. I live in the here and now, striving to build a better future, and I'll be damned if I let you take that away from me. To be reunited at long last, only to be shunned. Would that I had died with you, to be reborn. Even without knowledge of your past, we may yet forge a future together. I'm sick of your riddles. Speak plainly, or not at all. You and I fought the Warriors of Light as one, joined in both body and soul. When Ardbert struck his final blow, the light tore through the bonds that held us. Though you perished, I was condemned to a far worse fate. Wait, what? My flesh became my prison, and I was cursed to remain here, an abomination while you lived on with others at your side. I will suffer it no more. You belong to me.
Yeah, he sounds like a crazy boyfriend.
I too was once held against my will, robbed of my freedom, to be trapped and alone for 100 years. I can't begin to imagine the pain you must have felt. But that doesn't give you the right to deny Gaia a chance at happiness. We once knew happiness, true happiness, until fate conspired to tear us apart. I will never let that happen again. We shan't be joined as one. We shall be joined as one. My memories, yours, together for all eternity.
Clingy boyfriend? What?
The darkness, it's rising within me.
Oh?
That mark! What is this? Why am I... Hold on, Gaia. Whatever it is, you mustn't give in.
She forgot her.
Who are you?
I knew it. I knew it.
Yes, yes! Now nothing will keep you from me. I am yours and you are mine, bruh.
Bruh. Mitron. Heel boy. sus. This... Oh, shiz! The heck?
We are one. We remember. Cian Prime. No! So it's true. Gaia really is a reincarnated Cian? The girl you once knew is no more. The Cian who held the seat of Lawgriff is all that remains. Gaia is her true name.
Oh, shoot. Oh? Wait, I've seen this before. Have I seen this before? That statue before.
Oh, Lawgriff, how long has it been? How long have I dreamed of this day?
Oh, she looks so different. She looks older.
Is that you, Mitron? Forgive me, I didn't recognize you.
Dude! Clingy boyfriend! He totally clingy boyfriend.
In my defense, my memories have only recently been restored. My mind is still a little hazy. Hardly surprising, no matter how many times we are reborn, it is disorienting to have everything changed around you. Even so, I immediately recognized your resplendent soul, and I cling to the hope that one day you will likewise remember mine. You always were a forgetful one. I could never forget you, try as I might. But tell me, what do you know of my past? I admit my memory may need refreshing.
We actually see their faces. These are like Cians that we see their faces.
We served together as members of the Convocation of 14, dedicated to the summoning of Zodiark,
or they call it 14.
Although the task assigned to you eventually fell to Elidibus.
She was supposed to take Elidibus? What?
Yes, I remember. Amidst the chaos and despair, you never left my side, my loyal protector. But in the end, it was in vain. I was powerless to prevent Hydaelyn from tearing our world asunder. So I heard from him at Selk. We labored to make our world whole again. That's why he restored my memories, so that I can play my part. Our part. Alone we struggle, but by joining your power with mine, we may yet succeed. My power? You were always one for flattery. Oh, I assure you, I'm quite sincere. It would be my honor to serve the cause alongside you, and I shan't take no for an answer. The honor is mine. For as much as I chide and tease you, you are everything to me. My inspiration, when I am with you, I fear nothing. Promise me that we'll never be parted again.
Damn. They really did have a thing before. I thought it was just creepy.
I promise, even should fate conspire to separate us, I will reach out to you, wherever you may be. And I will come running.
Yo.
We are destined to find each other, to awaken our buried past and be born anew. Though our brethren employ crystals to return sundered souls to their office, without them such a feat was beyond my reach. But by becoming one in mind and body, my memories are yours. At last you have awoken. Now the time has come to restore our world to the utopia it once was. Let Gaia go! You are not worthy to speak that name. If you must call her anything, use the name chosen by her parents. If you even know what that is. No, to me her name is Gaia. And nothing you can say about her makes any difference to me. I don't care if she's an Cian. She's my friend. Aw. Was your friend. Never again will she answer to your cries.
We won't give up on... I won't give up on us.
Your wicked schemes have gone far enough. We're taking Gaia back. Accursed servants of light, you will not tear us apart again.
Reen?
What is this? My vision. Visions in my mind. A summoning? All your hopes and fears turned against you. There is no escape from your past.
I said, welcome to my